Hello everyone and welcome to this video. My name is Soline. Today I wanted to talk to you about Infinity Nikki. It's the 5th installment in the Nikki franchise, a dress-up game available on mobile phones. This game is a little different than its predecessors because it's an open world available on multi-platforms, from mobile to PC to even PS5. A closed beta was opened in October and I got accepted into it. When I started to play the game, I wasn't really impressed by it. It doesn't really help that the first segment of the game is a huge tutorial, as if I needed the instructions to know how to jump and run. But when you finally enter into Mirabilis, I must say that I slowly found my experience really charming. Actually, this game offered me something that I've been craving for without even knowing it. The world looks really gorgeous. You can clearly see the attention to details and how the world was shaped to evoke this sense of coziness and wonder. The game is filled with shooting spot locations where you can have fun with your camera, tweaking the settings and making Nikki pose in different outfits. Not every open world makes you want to explore and just soak in the scenery, but Infinity Nikki does. I find myself being really immersed in the world, neglecting the main quest to just wander around and appreciate the work put behind it. The soft and discreet music really enhances this feeling of being transported into a magical world. Not being familiar with Nikki beforehand, I must say that she really cemented my interest for this game. There is something really iconic, for lack of better term, about her. Take her design to start off. For me, it's as striking and memorable as Hatsune Miku. Maybe it's the colorful hair that makes me say this, but it's also the fact that Nikki can have a plethora of different outfits, accessories, makeup and so on, and still remain as Nikki herself. In a sense, you can also compare her to Barbie, since she has a lot of different roles. Some outfits give her the power to have certain abilities, like fishing, grooming, and even electrician. Not only is she capable, but she also has a great personality. She's willing to help others, she's resilient, even when she's been propelled into a new world. She knows how to set boundaries with others. She really has the traits of the perfect heroine for me, and that really surprised me. I also find it so cute that she has a little companion with her. It makes me think about magical girl anime shows where the heroine also has a little pet with her. Some of the animation also make Nikki herself look like a magical girl. What I admire about Infinity Nikki was this unapologetic way of conveying a pure, feminine and girly adventure without fear. In an industry where women are always seen as a subpar target audience, Infinity Nikki is like a breath of fresh air. Lately, we've had more games catered to women, but there's always something missing in them. Princess Peach Showtime doesn't quite have the polish of other Nintendo games and just feels like a series of mini-games jammed together. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is an enjoyable experience, but I can help but notice the reused art style of Link's Awakening and the gameplay mechanic of Tears of the Kingdom. These are, on top of it, games published at the end of the life cycle of the console, kind of like to fill the void before the new Switch comes out. I can also talk about Fashion Dreamer, which is a holo game where the entire premise of the game isn't even respected, where you're supposedly a fashion designer but can only change the colors of your creations, not even add patterns or change the cuts. While other developers seem to neglect some aspect to their games when it may appeal to women, Info Games took us seriously and offer us something of high quality. To make this game happen, they even teamed up with a person who worked on The Legend of Zelda before. This game spoke to me because it fulfilled the need that I didn't know I had. When I was a child, I played some games like Stardoll or Bella Sarah. I don't know if it's the lack of new games made in this genre or me wanting to grow out of this phase myself, but there was a point where I unconsciously tried to play more mature games even if I had some resistance to it. For instance, I never could get into Skyrim because I found it so dull and depressing. I tried competitive games when I wasn't competitive in a bit. I tried things because they were deemed to be good or classic games. In 2020, Animal Crossing reignited something in me and led me to discover the cozy genre. Yet, I couldn't fully immerse myself in farming sims like Stardew Valley, for instance. Something was still missing. That's because what I was actually craving for was a game where I can express myself and my femininity without restraint, just like Infinity Nikki gave me to experience.